Junpei, can you review the Nothing Phone 3A? Yeah, no one asked me this, so I had to fake the comment. That's actually me. If you're even a little bit of a creator, I think phones are a bit like Pokemon. My current phone is the iPhone 16 Pro Max, level 1599. This would be a legendary. But it wasn't always this way. My starter phone was the Pixel 3A, level 399, and it got me to over 1 million followers, so you can't underestimate a starter Pokemon. So, is the Nothing Phone 3A a good starter phone at level 379? I don't know, I haven't opened it yet. Open! Yo, we got a letter. So Nothing actually sent me this phone, but I can say whatever I want, so if it's trash, I'll tell you. We got some stickers! That's pretty cool. I don't know where to stick them. So inside the box, we got 2 things. A phone, which is really cool, and a pair of headphones, I think they're headphones. Ear open, yeah, they're headphones. Now, I kind of hate it when YouTubers are like, let's open the less interesting thing first. No, we're opening the phone. It's a cool little pull tab. Open! Yo, a completely white box. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but the box does have this little engraving on it. It looks almost, oh, wait, you can see it, I think. Open! I was kind of expecting like the blue back to be on it, but yeah. Makes sense, you gotta protect the phone. Wow, it's got some weight to it. That looks cool! Man, that looks so cool! Okay, this is one of the coolest looking phones I've got to see in a while. Which one do you use to turn it on? It's got a lot of buttons. So I'm guessing these are the volume buttons, and then there's 2 buttons on the side. Let's try the top one. Hey, that's so cool. So just visually looking at it, it looks cool. Like, it looks cool. While this is loading, let's see what else we got. Inside the box, we got a cable, a tiny SIM eject tool. Other than that, I've got some paper and that's literally it. Pretty simple. Hello. You might want to get a case for it because I think the back is glass, which means if you drop it, it might break. But other than that, man, it's very nice. While this is loading, let's check out the headphones. Open! Okay. Wait, hold on, that's kind of massive. Yo, look at that. Okay, so I think you just put... That is weirdly satisfying. Now we obviously need a phone to use these things, but I think these are not in-ear headphones, so they like sit just outside of your ear. I've never used them before, so I'm pretty excited. So I got everything set up and look at this thing. The back looks amazing. So if you go into settings and go into the Glyph interface here, you can change the ringtone. So look at this. Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? The back of this phone is next level. The inside is pretty standard, which is actually a good thing. Like the apps that you have, there's nothing weird. It's just Android. You can just straight up use it. The button on the side here, I figured out what it's supposed to do when setting up the phone. So if you hold it, it opens this text voice memo thing, so you can talk about random things or video ideas or recipes or notes or whatever you want, and it'll save it. So when you double click on the side, it'll take you to this essential space where you could, it's almost like a notes app, but for voice memos. It actually looks kind of useful. I've never used it yet, so I don't know if it is useful, but it looks pretty cool. Before we check out the cameras and video editing stuff though, let's quickly check out these guys since they sent us these cool headphones. I have never tried open ear headphones before, so I'm kind of excited to try it out. How do you do it? They just sit like that, I think. Put the other one on, in. Okay, I'm sure this gets easier to do, but I'm a complete noob. I have not used these before. If my reaction is good, they're good. If it's bad, it's bad. You're getting the honest feedback here. Okay, starting with a classic. That's surprisingly not, wow, okay. That's so weird. Because they're not in my ear, I can hear my voice really well, but at the same time, like I can hear the music. That's so weird. That is actually so weird. Okay, I think if you're a runner or something and you kind of need to hear, wait, this is kind of loud. I think if you're a runner or something and you need to hear the road or like something like that while you're wanting to listen to music, this would be really cool because I can hear my voice. Like, Yeah, that's cool. That is actually really cool. Because I wear glasses, I thought the over-ear hooky bit that you can't really see because my hair is so messy would be kind of annoying, but nope, it's not falling out. Nothing's flown away yet, and now I have really messy hair. That is cool! Yeah, I actually really like these. These are cool. Okay, going back to the phone. So starting off, the colors are a little bit not as pretty as I was used to, but that's all right. Colors are very editable. That's not really much of a problem. I think if I just, yeah, I accidentally swiped up and, oh. Okay, so there's different types of presets you can use? What does that do? Oh, that is so weird. Okay, so there's a bunch of weird effects you can use to make your videos look, or photos rather in this case. Some of them I don't really like. This is a bit weird, like it seems to be trying to cut stuff out in a not very nice way. Yeah, but that's okay, that's cool. It's cool, we can work with this. So photos have got 1x, 2x, oh, 2x is nice. 4x, it's all right. Let's take a few photos. So 1x, 2x, I like the 2x. That is nice. 4x, let's see what we got. Yeah, not bad, they're completely usable. I actually kind of like the 4x the most. Like this looks really cool. Oh wait, you can see the dirt. Don't look at the dirt on my shelf. Yeah, and the wide angle, oh, that's nice. I went to take a picture. The wide angle, it's all right. It's not as nice as the main sensor. Obviously, the wide angle is normally the cheapest one. But yeah, that's cool. And I'm guessing probably from the settings somewhere here, you can adjust, yeah, you can adjust everything. So if you don't like the colors, like I was saying, you could go to different types of colors. Yeah, easy. And I think, yo, you can even make custom ones? Okay, I didn't need to complain about colors at all. You can import your own LUTs. If you don't know what a LUT is, it's basically how the camera understands color. So if you want all of your colors to be way brighter, you can add your own custom LUT where all the colors are brighter and it'll look brighter. Technically, I'm probably wrong, but like that's the really basic overview. That's actually really cool. Moving over to video, I think the colors are slightly whiter than the photos already. I don't mind that. I actually really like whiter, brighter colors. Yeah, it's good. The stabilization's pretty nice. This is cool. On the 6X, we've got a very wide shot. Yeah, you can see basically all of my room here. On the 1X, that's cool. And 2X, yeah, that's not bad. It's good. It's good. The big question though is, can you edit on this? I've installed CapCut, so let's try it out. I also installed the Blackmagic camera app. This gives you full control over every element of your camera, so it should make it way easier to make a nice video. Let's set that to 30 frames. So the idea for the video I'm gonna try and make is there's gonna be one junpei here that's like, hi, and then a second junpei walks in and punches the first junpei and is like, ah, a dolphin! And then emotes. That's my idea. It's trash, I know. Let's go! First, let's open CapCut and see what we can do. So far, yeah, it's pretty good. It looks like we can edit relatively quickly. Split the video here. Have the first part of the video. I just need to cut it before I get up. Split here. Delete the section here. This is where it might take a little while. I don't know how long the AI cutout will take. Wow, it's loading quite quickly actually. I was expecting it would take a tad longer. Then I just have to line up these two clips. Hey there! What? Dolphin! Okay, so it's dropping frames, which is not good. So if you don't know what dropping frames means, it means that when you're trying to play back the video, the audio and the video don't play back at the same time. So with lower powered computers, it's actually often a problem with even professional video editing. So the video will play back at a different speed to the sound, and so it's just really annoying to edit on. That's happening here, which could be because the processor isn't too powerful in this phone, or it could also be just because we're getting it to do something quite heavy. AI cutouts are one of the heaviest things you could get a phone to do, so that could be a reason too. I think it might be the AI cutout because when you play after the AI cutout part, it plays normally. So it could just be that this phone can't handle really heavy processing, but it's okay. Lastly, let's add a few captions just because we can. I know that normally you'll probably be exporting in HD because vertical content, it's normally in HD, not 4K, but since we shot this in 4K and we're testing this phone, let's export in 4K and see how long it takes. That's actually not too bad. I was expecting it to take way longer. I know it is a short video, but that AI cutout is actually hard for even high-end gaming PCs and desktops and Macs and everything. Yo, we finished! Okay, let's watch the video.
Hey there! What? Dolphin!
So my phone is actually dropping frames on playing back an exported video. That is weird. It also doesn't help that I'm recording. That is also a massive hit. I forgot. Okay, so I'll stop the screen recording and go back to a normal video and see how it looks.
Hey there! What?
Dolphin!
Compared to my normal videos, obviously a pretty trash video, but considering I normally edit on a desktop and film using this camera in 6K, I gotta say, I think this guy did a pretty good job. The timeline was a bit slower than I'd honestly like it to be, even when I wasn't screen recording. I tested that later. I do think most of that was because of the AI cutout though. That's a really heavy process, and I did it on purpose to see how much this phone could handle it. Obviously, it didn't handle it the best. Everything other than that though, like the captions, like the simple, easy stuff, that was actually pretty easy. And just for reference, I haven't used AI cutout even once in this video, so it just kind of shows I purposefully used a feature you don't have to use to make good videos, just to test how powerful this guy really is. So yeah, if you wanted to do heavier videos, like make my Q&A videos or make Remix, this phone, it'd be trash. Don't do it. Bad idea. But anything simpler, like a vlog or even my trying food videos, this phone could probably handle it. So yeah, I like it. I think it's a pretty good starter phone, and let's be honest, the back is just so cool.